Good evening, and thanks for joining me for tonight's edition of Your Day in News, where we recap the top stories of the day. Tens of thousands of one Charlottesville company's customers were impacted by a data breach. The cyber incident is at the center of now multiple potential cases of class action suits. Avery Davis tells us what we know happened.
The Charlottesville Settlement Company says 22,041 people had their personal information stolen by a hacker. They're a small business here that mainly sells title insurance to clients all around the United States. Charlottesville Settlement sent out this letter to those affected on March 18th, saying an unknown actor broke into its network and stole customers' personal information. The letter says the breach occurred back in September 2025 and was only discovered on March 10th. Now the company is offering affected people a $1 million reimbursement policy and free credit monitoring. The letter also included contacts for 9 attorney general's offices from as near as Washington, D.C. all the way to California. Absent from that list was the contact for Virginia's Attorney General J. Jones. We reached out to the Charlottesville Settlement Company to clarify if that means the hackers only got the information of customers outside the Commonwealth, but did not hear back. Avery Davis, 29 News.
The UVA chapter of Remote Area Medical, a nonprofit providing free access to medical care, is hosting a 2-day clinic in Fishersville this weekend. Kendall Hansen takes us through a look inside this clinic.
No ID required. There's no proof of insurance. It's completely free.
Tommy Williams is part of UVA's effort to provide free medical care to those who cannot otherwise afford it.
No one's going to ask any questions. And as long as they're there, first come, first serve, you'll be seen.
Williams says with more than 200 volunteers, the group is working to connect hundreds of people with medical care this weekend at its remote medical clinic in Fisherville.
We have a very high capacity, more than we've had in any other year. In the past, we've had 450 and 490 patients. So we're hoping to be able to serve more people.
Vision, dental, and medical services, all for free, that Williams says works to meet the need for people looking to access care in Central Virginia.
Also providing other services like chiropractic care, STI testing, A1C testing, some general medical labs, as well as haircuts, audiology exams, as well as many other different services.
Kendall Hansen, 29 News.
It's one of medicine's biggest traditions, and today it played out right here in Charlottesville. UVA medical students gathered at Cabell Hall for match day, opening envelopes that reveal where they'll complete their residencies. Gabby Womack has more.
Imagine waiting years to open up an envelope at the exact same time other medical students across the country are also. That's exactly what happened right here at Old Cabell Hall at the University of Virginia, where hundreds of UVA medical students found out what their next steps are. After years of waiting, the moment is finally here. As University of Virginia medical students filed in, dropping off $1 into a jar on their way to the stage before a life-changing reveal. Friday marked match day, and right at noon, envelopes opened. The next chapter decided in an instant.
This is the end of the beginning of their medical careers.
For medical student Kavi Wick, the buildup is everything.
Just got, all that anxiety building up, and then all of a sudden you know where you're going.
Years of stress, long nights and sacrifice, all leading here.
I feel so relieved now.
Some are heading across the country, others staying close to home. After years of being best friends, medical students Bess Ren Jillian and Emily Forbes will be in different states, New York and North Carolina.
We love each other so much. I know it's really exciting for both of us, but it's bittersweet for sure.
Forbes says she's happy to celebrate 10 years later after taking gap years.
About time. It's been a long time.
And as for all those dollar bills dropped into the jar, they go to the last student picked. Money for their next big step.
So many of my classmates are going off to do super exciting things, and that's, I think, the best part about UVA.
Gabby Womack, 29 News.
UVA Health is adding to its Discovery Park in Albemarle County. Jackson Schock was there and has more on what this expansion does and who benefits.
UVA Health has opened a brand new pharmacy facility in its Discovery Park, and this facility is making sure patients get the prescriptions they need.
Now the real work begins, right? To do this work, to serve our patients, to work through the operations and understand, how can we make this work better for our teams so that we can best serve patients.
UVA Health's new 40,000 square foot pharmacy facility is officially open. The center can process up to 4,000 prescriptions during an 8-hour shift. Danielle Griggs is the chief pharmacy officer at UVA Health. She says the facility makes a substantial difference.
It is really the infrastructure for central fulfillment, for central inventory management, for medication access, for our call center. That expands the ability of all of our teams.
Griggs added that those working inside the facility know the role they play in helping people every day.
These team members may not interact with patients on a day-to-day basis, but they know that the work they do connects to real patient care.
In Albemarle County, Jackson Schock, 29 News.
There's a part of history in Albemarle County that combines agriculture and race that's been skipped over by a lot of people. As our Jen Solomon shows us, this weekend you'll get a chance to fill that blank.
This weekend, the Ivy Creek Foundation is inviting people out for a special event here at the natural area. It's a chance to walk through the space and experience the story connected to it.
It is all centered around Conley Greer, who played a key role in farming here in Albemarle County.
He was the first African-American agricultural extension agent in Albemarle County, meaning that it was his job to guide farmers into best farming practices in the county starting in 1918.
During this weekend's event, there will be a short presentation followed by a chance to explore the property up close.
In honor of Mr. Conley Greer's 143rd birthday. We'll talk a little bit about his life and then welcome you to the barn he built in the 1930s and also give you a tour of the home he helped build with his wife, Mary Carr Greer.
If you want to check it out, it's happening Sunday from 2 to 4 here at Ivy Creek, and it's free.
Events like this help keep that history visible and connected to the community. In Albemarle County, I'm Jen Solomon, 29 News.
Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope that everybody has a great weekend. For 29 News, I'm Isla Miyabi.